Okay, so there's a chance that my phone might slide off on this drive home because I have a couple turns and there's a couple solid bumps in between here and my house, but I just wanted to try my new mic and I also just wanted to talk about a couple things. I kind of wanted to take the beginning of this year as a sort of double time capsule, if that makes any sense. A lot of what I want to say has to do with the person that I was in 2024. Holy fuck. Alright, well, I almost got sideswiped, so that was awesome. I'm just gonna go the long way, and we're gonna... Actually, you know what? I'll do a U-turn. Fuck it. Good thing I'm not a distracted driver. Fuck. Anyways, a lot of what I did in 2024 took the most effort that I've ever put in, whether that be training, working, or communicating in all of my relationships. I owe a huge thank you to the person that I was in 2024. Because there's a lot that I did last year that I really didn't think I'd be able to do. Last January, I could not have foreseen all of the work that I put into myself and everything that I care about. And so much of it was really fucking hard. Really, really, really hard. But I feel like I've only gotten stronger through putting in that hard work. And as as basic and as straightforward as it sounds, it was really pretty brutal. But I'm really grateful for it, which is also pretty straightforward and cliche, I guess. But 2024 Jared, thank you for putting yourself through all that, because I wouldn't be where I am today without the sacrifices you made and the work that you put in and the dedication that you had. I just need to hold my phone so it doesn't fucking roll over. Also, what the fuck? Okay, yeah, the person that almost hit me, like, followed me, but the way that I'm going is the way that they should have been going to not hit me. So I thought that they were really fucking up, but I don't know. It's alright. Everybody makes mistakes. So thank you, me from the past. Nobody knows how hard that was for you except for me. And I really appreciate it. And I'm really proud of you. And it just matters a lot. I think it matters a lot. And to my future self, I want to do the same for you. Everything that 2024 Jared did for me today, I want to do for 2026 Jared. I want to continue doing everything I know is necessary, no matter how hard it is. A lot of that I'm hoping is in line with my goals, but I think one of the things that I've come to realize through this transformation I've made is sometimes the harder decisions are giving up your goals and giving up some of your dreams. Man, people cannot drive right now. This is crazy. Sorry. I guess we'll go back to 2024. A lot of the hard decisions I made were actually not in line with a lot of the dreams that I had once. And a lot of the hard decisions that came in 2024 were giving up things that I thought were meant for me, and learning how to be okay with that, and learning how to live with it, and learning how to accept it. And kind of just showed me that what I thought would be the end was really not. And in the release of my expectations of myself, it only granted me the freedom to do the things that I really should have been doing instead, and led me down a path that I ended up preferring, which is crazy to think about, but I want to do that this year. And obviously, a lot of the really hard decisions that I feel like I need to make, and the really hard moments that I'll face, whether it comes from discipline or even more sacrifice or whatever it may be, I'm hoping they lead to the achievement of my goals that I have. But I am fully embracing the possibility that I may not achieve everything I set out to. And as counterintuitive as it may seem, I'm not really putting any pressure on myself to achieve really any of my goals, because the only consistent goal that I have that I want to achieve is I just want to be happy, and I want to feel like I'm not wasting any moments, and I just feel like I want to make the most of my life this year, and really every year. I just want to make the most of my life every year that I live it. So whether I achieve any of my goals or not, I only care about my happiness and my well-being, because if I'm so diehard about my dreams that I end up more miserable trying to achieve them than I would be just letting them go and existing as I'm supposed to be, that's not something I want. I just want to be happy. I really do think all of my goals and ambitions, however intense they may seem to me, are completely possible. It just ultimately comes down to the moments that I'm not feeling it, and my commitment to staying consistent no matter the feeling. Because I know full well now what it feels like to have a burning desire to do something, and for that to last as long as the fire does. But when the flame goes out, there's nothing there. And consistency will keep the ball rolling even if the fire's died. And I really want to do my best to live by consistency. And yeah, I don't know. Obviously, there'll probably be times where I'll genuinely be unable to do things for some reason, whether I be sick or having some kind of emergency. Which, to be fair, sometimes rest is a very valid emergency. Like, if I'm genuinely really extremely burnt out, that is a pretty valid emergency that needs to be addressed by resting and being okay with resting. I think another thing that changed last year in 2024 that I really want to continue doing through this year is I really want to continue the mindset that I have of my strictness with my goals. And I've always been a really obsessive type of person, and often if I'm not doing something just the right way, down to the most minute detail, I crumble really quickly because it feels like I'm failing. So what I learned from one of my good friends, and also just through experience of my own life, is if you can be more laid back on the way that you achieve your goals, and you have a more broad sense of what achieving those goals means, it is far easier to succeed, and it's far less stressful. So I guess, oh, we got a bump. Woo! I guess what I mean by that is, okay, a really easy example would be I want to get strong as fuck. I want to get buff, which I don't really, but just for example, I should go to the gym every day. Um, I should go to the gym every day at 5 a.m. before I have anything to do, so that I'm getting it done early in the morning so I have the rest of the day. That is something along those lines, is something I would have planned before last year. My obsessive and perfectionist side would have really nagged me about. I have to go to the gym every day. I have to go to the gym at 5 a.m. I have to do a certain amount of specific lifts, and if I don't, then I'm failing or I'm trailing behind where I should be. Whereas a better, more broad goal, in a more broad sense, would just be take my goal and that's it. So, for example, I want to get strong, I want to get buff. Okay, doesn't matter how many days I go to the gym, it doesn't matter what time I go to the gym, it doesn't matter if there's a couple days where I don't go to the gym or if I only do a certain amount of sets, less than I'm expecting to. As long as I'm treating myself in a healthy manner and I'm allowing myself to rest, but I'm not being too lean back with it, as long as I'm within the confines of am I getting stronger, am I eventually going to be more buff if I keep doing this, then that's the way to the goal. And what I experienced is I would go to the gym for 8 days in a row at 5 a.m. and then I'd get burnt the fuck out. And I wouldn't actually do this, but just for this example's sake, I would go to the gym every day for 8 days at 5 a.m. and then day 9 comes around and I'm fucking burnt out, like big time. And I just wouldn't have it in me to make it into the gym at 5 p.m. I wouldn't make it in at all. And that one off day would really hit me. Would really make me feel as though I've already failed myself, as though I'm okay, well now I only have to catch up because I missed that day. And that was just never healthy for me. And as clean and neat as it always sounded and looked, it was just never realistic, and it was certainly never healthy. And even though I might have accomplished a couple things under that mindset, I really just understand how much better it is when you treat yourself right, and when you have a healthy approach to the ways that you achieve your goals. So that's what I want to do this year, and I really think that I'll be able to follow through with it after my experience. That's about it. I'm home now, and feel like I covered enough. I also, it is briefly relevant, and I kind of was talking about it in my last video, but I'm realizing now that if I get burnt out by trying to achieve the somewhat vast list of goals that I have, it just shows me where my rest needs to be. So either way, it's a win-win. I either achieve every single goal I have, which would be monumental and pretty insane, or I just see the spots that I need rest in my life. And what I mean by rest is genuine rest, not staring at my phone, not I mean, I guess that's really the only way I'm not resting. I was going to say laying in bed, but sometimes I just need to fucking take a moment and chill and be okay with chilling, like I was just saying. So, I'm kind of excited, honestly, because it is kind of cool how it is going to be a win-win either way. I either succeed or I succeed in knowing when and how to rest, so that's cool. And I guess that's it. Thank you, 2024 Jared. Sincerely, nobody is more proud of you than I am, except for maybe my mom. That's probably true. Um, and 2025 Jared, or I guess 2026 Jared, next January. Um, I was gonna say I hope you're happy, but as scary as it feels to say this, because of all the things that my mind instantly jumps to going wrong, or could possibly go wrong. 2026 January, Jared, I know you're happy because I've learned a lot in the past 25 years, and I really do believe that no matter what I achieve this year, I really feel like I'm approaching everything with the right mindset and for the right reasons. And if my sole focus is to be happy, I will be happy, regardless of what I achieve, what I don't achieve, regardless of whatever may arise unexpectedly. I know there's going to be a lot of really fucked up shit that happens this year just because that's life. But um, I have never before felt this able to get through it all. Um, yeah, that's about it. I was gonna say a couple things about if I fucking die for whatever reason this year, then that would be kind of morbid. So I was gonna say it's okay, happens. Please don't wear black at my funeral. I don't know. Yeah, there's no need to focus on that. Um, I've lived a good life. I'm living a good life, and I look forward to living this year of my life, even if it's fucked up, even if I don't achieve any of the goals I have right now. I'm just proud of where I've made it so far, and I'm trying to make the most of every day, and I think that's all that matters. So, um, that's about it. That was a quality drive, honestly, except for almost getting hit and a couple voice cracks and whatnot. But I really like this mic, and I'm really excited with the direction that my life is headed. So, until next time, I'll quit rambling for now. Have a good night, and take care. Peace.